Here we get a picture of the professor. And professor in Russian would be professor. 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 So, and what is professor doing? Professor is reading. And to read in Russian would be читать. 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 And this professor, he is reading. How would we say professor читает? How would we say professor is reading? I already told it to you. Professor читает. Профессор читает. Читает. Professor читает. And how would we say student читает? Male student. Студент читает. And how would we say female student reading? Студентка читает. Студентка читает. Читает. What is he reading? He's reading a book. Do you remember how to say book in Russian? Книга. 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 And he's also holding a pen. Do you remember how to say pen in Russian? Ручка. Ручка. And he's holding pen in the hand. And hand in Russian would be рука. Рука. Рука, ручка. So again, what is professor doing? Professor читает. And how would you say student is reading? Студент читает. Now we know how to say professor is reading. Professor читает. How would I say student is reading? Студент читает. And how would I say female student is reading? Студентка читает. I would like to ask you the question in Russian. What is he doing? Что он делает? Что, meaning what, он, he, делает, doing. Let's write this. Что он делает? Делает. Что он делает? And here we emphasize on, he. Что он делает? Что он делает? Well, we can ask this question also the way, what is professor doing? Then we would say, что профессор делает? Профессор делает. Делает. Yes, and if we would want to ask about a female person, then we would need to replace on for male, he, with она, she. Then the question for the female person would sound like this. Что она делает? Что она делает? Делает. Что она делает? Well, let's ask what is female student doing. Do you remember how to say female student? Студентка. Then the question, what is female student doing, would be что студентка делает? Что студентка делает? читает. Что студентка делает? So, let's read these questions. Что он делает? Что профессор делает? Что она делает? Что студентка делает? In each question, we emphasize on different person or on different fact. So here, we emphasize on he. So the question goes like, что он делает? Here, on профессор. Что профессор делает? Here, on she. Что она делает? What is she doing? And what is female student doing? Что студентка делает? So we raise our voice, the intonation, at the word студентка. Well, what would be the answer for these questions? Что он делает? Что профессор делает? Он читает. Читает. Or if it would be a professor, if we would want to say this is professor. Профессор читает. Он читает, he is reading. Профессор читает, professor is reading. And how would we say she is reading? We would say она читает. Она читает. And how would we say студентка читает? Well, the female student is reading. I already told you this. Студентка читает. Студентка делает. Well, yes, actually, we learned a new verb, делает, and we can also answer студентка делает. But студентка делает is indefinite. We need to emphasize what is she exactly doing. Then here, студентка читает.